I'm getting pressured to get pregnant because you won't give Mom and Dad any grandchildren. I'm sorry about that. Then hurry up and get pregnant. What's taking so long? Why are you crying? I'm the one that should be upset with all of this.
What the hell is going on?
Shut up! This is between me and my sister. Leave us alone.
Well, I'm Melanie's husband, and I don't like it when you criticize her. I can't just watch you attack her like this.
You're too overprotective. It makes me sick. I'm sure that you and Melanie's baby will be ugly just like Melanie, but a baby is better than no baby at all. What are you two waiting for? Hurry up and get pregnant. My name is Melanie. I've been having a hard time trying to get pregnant. I found out about 5 years ago that I was infertile and that I wouldn't be able to conceive naturally. My husband Ted and I adore kids, so we were devastated when we found out. But Ted was very considerate and just comforted me by saying that we could be happy together even if we're not able to get pregnant. Ted was the one that got me through the hurt of knowing that I might not be able to get pregnant ever. I feel very lucky to have him as my husband. I have a younger sister named Helen, and she's annoyed at me because I can't get pregnant. And then if I can't get pregnant, it means that there's more pressure on her to get pregnant. I'm already over 40 years old, and the chances of getting pregnant are more slimmer as I grow older. Helen's still 25, which gives her plenty of time to consider getting pregnant. My parents really want to see their grandchildren, and now that it looks like I won't be able to produce any offspring, the pressure's all on Helen. The reason why neither of us have any children. For me, it's infertility. For Helen, it's her incapability to stick to one guy. She likes to sleep around. Helen's a divorcee, and the reason she got divorced is because she had an affair while she was still married and her husband left her. Why did Helen leave her bag here?
I'm gonna have a word with Helen. I'm sick and tired of her taking out her frustrations onto you. You don't need this. She should be more considerate of your feelings. I'm not gonna let her criticize you anymore.
Hope it goes well, Ted. Thank you for trying to talk to her. 2 hours later.
I'm home!
How did it go with Helen?
It went well. She promised me that she wouldn't be mean to you anymore.
Oh, really? That went better than expected. It wasn't like Helen to be so easygoing. Suppose Ted could be very convincing.
Helen's not a bad person. She just needed some persuading, that's all.
I'm glad that you think so.
You don't need to worry about her behavior anymore. I think she was irritated because she has to live with your parents now that she's divorced.
You're right. That makes sense.
I think she also regrets cheating on her ex-husband. Your parents are giving her a hard time about it.
So that's why she was so irritated with me.
But she now understands that she shouldn't have taken it out on you like that. I don't think she considered how much the fertility treatments were stressing you out.
That sounds like Helen, putting her needs before the others.
She told me that she is going to apologize to you.
Ted, thank you for doing this. It was very sweet of you.
It's not a problem. I don't like to see you and Helen fighting, that's all.
Helen forgot her bag here.
I'll go return it to her now then.
That's all right. I can return it myself. You just got home.
I'm more than happy to, though.
You've already done enough for me already, Ted.
I think that it's best that I go. Helen's still trying to get the courage to apologize to you. She's probably thinking about what she should say to you. I think you should wait for her to make the first move.
I guess you're right.
I'll go return this and be right back.
Thank you, Ted.
You can eat dinner without me if you get hungry.
I'll wait for your return. I'd rather we eat together.
You don't need to do that. It's getting late.
Then how about we eat dinner now? Then you can go return Helen's bag after that.
But Helen might be looking for her bag as we speak.
I'm sure she'll be fine without her bag for a few hours.
I suppose, but I prefer to get it back to her right now.
See. All right, I guess we can do Helen a favor by returning her bag to her. That took a while.
Sorry that it took me so long. You didn't need to stay up for me.
Why did it take you so long to come home?
What?
It's 1 in the morning. I thought you were going to return Helen's bag and come home right away.
Well, I bumped into a friend on my way home and we decided to grab a bite.
I see. How was your friend? Did you have a good time? I was worried because you didn't come home for a while.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to take a bath now.
Okay. I had a feeling that Ted was hiding something from me. I couldn't sleep well that night because I felt like something was wrong. The following morning, I received a text message from Helen telling me how sorry she was. She asked me to meet her at a cafe so that she could also apologize to me in person, but then she never showed up.
So you're telling me that Helen didn't show up?
Yes, she failed to show up.
She's so careless! It's so annoying! Who does she think she is?
Well, thank you for meeting me instead. I was starting to feel a little lonely sitting here by myself. Let's get lunch here. I heard that the food here is delicious. What can I get for the two of you?
I'll have the gratin lunch plate.
Nice choice. Wait a second. Is something the matter? Your girlfriend looks very different today, huh?
What are you saying? Don't say strange things to make my wife doubt me.
Oh, she's your wife. I see. I didn't know that you were married.
I think you're mistaking me for someone else. Please, leave me alone.
Okay, fine.
Can you ask a different server to take her order?
Oh, Wonder who she mistook you for.
How would I know that? Now, back to what we were talking about. I think that I might need to have another talk with Helen. It's not right for her to not show up.
It's okay, you can let it go. I'm used to Helen's behavior, and we're sisters, so it's normal for us to squabble.
I suppose so, but it makes me sad to see you not getting along with Helen.
It's not that we don't get along, we just have very different personalities.
Let me speak to Helen once more.
Okay. I didn't understand why Ted wanted me to get along with Helen so much, but I was tiring arguing with Helen all the time, so if Ted could fix this, I guess that would be better for me too. Helen and I are so different from one another that it's sometimes difficult to see things eye to eye. At this time, I wasn't able to see the real reason why Ted was fixated on Helen and I was getting along.
Melanie, let's get going.
The food here was great.
I'm going to go speak to Helen now, so will you wait for me at home? Why didn't you show up at the cafe like you promised?
I didn't think that it would benefit me from showing up.
Why do you keep doing this to Melanie?
Leave me alone and stop pestering me.
Melanie, take a look at this. When is Helen going to grow up?
Probably never.
I'll let you know how it goes.
First I thought Ted was being genuinely nice, but now that I come to think of it, his behavior was pretty suspicious. Why did he care so much about Helen? It didn't make any sense. I decided to wait for Ted at home like he suggested. Oh, you're still here. Hello again. Do you have a minute? There's something that I want to tell you about your husband. It's okay, you don't need to tell me. Hello?
Good, you're still up.
Yes, I was doing some research.
I see.
Where are you now, and when are you coming home?
I just finished talking to Helen at your parents' house.
I see. I assumed that you would meet Helen at a cafe or something.
Well, Helen lives with your parents, and I wanted your parents to know about the situation as well.
You didn't have to do that. I don't want to make a big deal out of this.
I had to explain to them why I came to see Helen in the first place.
I guess, but I wish you would tell me about these things beforehand.
Are you mad at me about this? I was trying to do you a favor. I'm saying the things that you're too scared to tell Helen yourself.
I didn't ask you to do this. I said that you'd done enough for me already.
You know what your problem is, Melanie? You give up too easily. If you can't try to get along with your sister, I feel like you won't take good care of our baby either. I mean, you're related to Helen. She's family. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I would be pretty upset if you treated our baby in the same way that you treat Helen. You shouldn't be so cold to your family, Melanie.
What are you saying, Ted? You're blowing this completely out of proportion. If we have a baby together, it would be completely different because we would be teaching that baby everything. Helen's an adult. She should know better.
I suggest that you work on your relationship with Helen first. You can't be a good sister. You won't be a good mother either.
Stop acting like Helen and our unborn baby are the same because they're not.
Well, to me, they're the same.
Stop interrupting me. I'm still talking. Helen is my sister and I can deal with her on my own. I don't need your help.
I don't believe that. You've been sisters with Helen for over 40 years. I've never seen the two of you get along.
Ted, just let this go.
I can't, and I won't. Melanie, you can't do anything for yourself. Let me take care of this like I always do. I'm going to spend the night at your parents' place tonight, so don't wait up for me. Good night.
Ted hung up the phone on me. Why was he getting so worked up about this? It didn't make any sense. I continued on my research and finally found what I had been looking for. I knew it, just as I had predicted. I was going to sort out all my family problems once and for all. I'm glad that you get to spend the night.
Same here. I love being with you, Helen.
I'm going to make this a night you won't forget. I'm sure that Melanie isn't doing anything to satisfy your needs.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Well, let me listen in as well.
Melanie, what are you doing here?
Where did you come from? I was hiding under the bed. You what? I can't believe you guys were doing it in my old room. You two are revolting.
Melanie, it's not what it looks like.
You can't deny it, Ted. I was under the bed for 90 minutes while you two were going at it like wild animals. I knew you were up to something, but I never imagined you were sleeping with Helen. How could you?
Oh, so you suspected something then?
Of course. I mean, you're obsessed with Helen. It didn't make any sense. Anytime you went and talked to her, you wouldn't come back until the next morning. I knew you two weren't just talking. And recently you've been spending the night at my parents' place. You made it pretty easy for me to figure it all out. You're only using me as an excuse to spend time alone with Helen. Helen's always been a cheater. I knew that if you two spent enough time together, you would end up falling for her. And here's all the evidence that I gathered.
You filmed us? You can't do that! That's invasion of privacy!
How is it a crime to set up security cameras in my own bedroom? It's your fault for doing it with Helen in my bed. It's as simple as that. Is there anything you want to add? Now that I have hard evidence of Ted and Helen's affair, I was going to sue the hell out of both of them. And the person who gave me the confidence to fight back was that waitress at the cafe. The waitress, whose name is Sarah, told me the other day that your husband is cheating on you. What? Came here the other day with a woman that wasn't you. She had green hair like you, but her face was totally different. I think that my husband was with my younger sister then. They aren't having an affair, he just wanted to talk to her about a family matter. That's That's not what it looked like to me. Why do you say that? The woman was like, how long can we be together today? She also said if we don't hurry, we won't be able to reserve a hotel room. I didn't think that my husband was capable of such a thing. If you want, I can give you a video of the two of them flirting with each other. I can access the footage on the security camera of the cafe. I can sell you all this data for $300. And if you can give me an additional $200, I can give you even more juicy information. $500 in total? If the two of them are really having an affair like I suspect, you can sue them both. So paying me $500 would be like an investment. Okay, that sounds fair. I don't want to have to wonder later about the things that I could have found out today. Great, we have a deal then. Let me go steal the security camera footage then. This is how I obtained the first piece of evidence regarding Helen and Ted's affair. I took a look at the video just like Sarah had told me. Helen and Ted were acting like a couple at the cafe. The waitress working at the cafe provided me with some evidence, and since then I've been thinking about how I get even more evidence regarding our relationship. Ted, how dare you pretend to be a caring husband when this whole time you were cheating on me with my stupid sister?
Hear me out, Melanie.
I can't be here right now. I'm out of here. You guys fight this out. This isn't my problem.
Helen!
Melanie knows everything, so there's no point in you denying our relationship anymore.
I guess you're right. So, Melanie, as you can see, I've been seeing Helen behind your back. At first, I really was just going to talk to her about being nicer to you, but one thing led to another, and I fell in love with Helen's cuteness. And she's so much prettier and younger than you, and I just couldn't resist. This is your fault too, okay? Gotten so old, and you don't make an effort to remain attractive. On top of that, you can't even get pregnant. What's the point in me marrying you then?
How can you blame me? That's not fair.
You're over 40, and I'm not attracted to you anymore. I realize that I need a young woman like Helen by my side.
I guess you can't do anything about your age.
Oh, there's one more thing we need to tell you. Helen is pregnant with my baby.
What? I just found out.
So I'm leaving you, Melody. I'm going to live with Helen and our baby. I'll pay you alimony so you don't have any complaints, right?
Let's get out of here, Ted.
Yep.
Now that Helen was pregnant with Ted's baby, I knew that I was headed for a divorce. I hadn't planned on staying married to Ted knowing that he would cheated on me, but I hoped that he'd have the decency to apologize to me. Boy, was I wrong. Couldn't believe that this entire time he was only pretending to be the perfect husband. Behind my back, he was fornicating with my sister. And now Helen was pregnant with Ted's baby. This couldn't get any worse. Am I dreaming? I hope this is just a nightmare. Following day, I received some divorce papers from Ted by mail. It also included his marriage ring in the envelope. So it wasn't a nightmare. This was really happening to me. From that day on, I got depressed and started drinking heavily, using the money that Ted paid me as alimony.
I think that you've had enough to drink for today. You need to stop.
You don't need to stop me. I'll be fine. Another drink, please.
Hey, Todd! Another drink for me too, please. I'm about to close the bar now. I thought you stayed open until 3 in the morning. There's a show on TV that I want to watch tonight, so I'm closing up early tonight.
Can't you watch your show here? We need more drinks. Now get back to work, Ted.
You're not gonna let me win today, are you? I'll watch my show in the back so you guys can make yourselves some drinks.
Oh, Ted's gone. I guess I'll need to pour myself a drink then.
When Todd's watching one of his favorite TV shows, he won't come back until he's seen it all. We're all on our own here.
Don't worry about it, I can do it. I spent the first year after my divorce moping around and drinking. 2 years after my divorce. Oh, it's Melanie. What are you doing here?
Oh no. I don't think she's gonna be happy to see us.
Oh, hi, Helen and Ted. Can't believe it's been 2 years already. Time flies. How have you been? I've been doing well.
From the looks of it, looks like you don't have a new man in your life yet.
Well, it's Melanie. She's not very popular among men, and now she's the divorcee. I'm sure that no guys want to get involved with her. Hold on, is that an engagement ring on your left hand?
Whoa, so there is a guy that actually wants to marry unattractive Melanie. Or are you still wearing the ring that I gave you all those years ago? Because that would be way too creepy.
Melanie, you should take that ring off. That's creepy even for you. It's not the ring that Ted gave me.
What? Melanie, I just finished changing his diaper.
Thank you for taking care of it, honey.
You have a son now?
The ring that I'm wearing is the ring that my husband bought me. I met Ken at Todd's bar and we hit it off right away. After we dated for some time, we got married. We'd both been cheated on by our former spouses, so we had a lot in common and got along great.
You must be friends with Melanie.
This is my ex-husband and little sister.
Oh, those assholes? I had no idea that you were remarried and had a baby. I thought that you were infertile.
So did I, but I guess Ken and I are a better match because I got pregnant right away with him. Didn't our doctor at the time say that you could be infertile as well? I guess then that means I wasn't infertile after all. Maybe you were the reason I couldn't get pregnant when we were married. Not that it matters anymore.
I had a baby with Helen, which means that I'm not infertile either. Right, Helen? Helen, why have you been so quiet this entire time? Oh, so this is the famous Helen. Melanie introduced Helen as her sister. Why are you surprised now?
Is something wrong, Ken?
Helen is my ex-wife.
What?
Helen is my ex-wife.
Ah! So Helen was the one that cheated on you?
Yes, and when I found out about her affair, she ran away. She left the signed divorce papers at our house, so I had no choice but to file them.
Helen, is this true?
Well, I guess so.
Oh, and before you ran away, you told me that you might be pregnant. Does that mean you were pregnant with Melanie's ex-husband's child?
It all makes sense now. You were pregnant around that time. Are you sure that you're not the father of Helen's baby, Ken? I'm starting to think that Helen's baby is yours too. What are you saying, Melanie?
Is that even possible? I thought that Helen's baby was mine.
None of this makes any sense. When you and Helen began your affair, Helen claimed to be pregnant at the start of your affair. Now that I think about it, the baby's father is definitely Ken.
You have a point, Melanie.
The baby's yours, Ted. You have nothing to worry about. Please believe me.
But...
We should test the baby's DNA.
Yes, we should do that. I want to know the truth.
There's no need. The father's Ted, I assure you.
if I'm the father, then we should just test the baby's DNA to clear up any misunderstanding.
It's just that there's a chance that the baby isn't yours, Ted.
What the hell, Helen? How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry, Ted. Please don't be mad at me. Let's just get the DNA test done. That'll solve the mystery here.
I agree with you completely, Melanie. Helen, where is your baby, by the way?
Well...
Our baby is at home waiting for us to come home.
What the hell? You can't leave a baby at home by itself. You're both crazy.
Why are you getting so worked up for?
Can't you see how inappropriate that is? Give me your home address now. I'm going to check on your baby.
Why would I give you my address?
Then I'm calling the police. This is child abuse. You can't get away with this.
Give us your address, you idiot!
After Ted gave us his home address, Ken and I rushed to Ted's house to check up on the baby. Luckily, when we arrived, the baby was sound asleep and it didn't seem hurt or sick. I think we should take the baby to the hospital for a checkup. We can also get the DNA test done there now, too. Don't take my baby! This isn't a big deal! Give me back my baby!
May I have a word with you, ma'am?
You called the police?
I received a phone call from one of your neighbors. They said that you've been going out and leaving your baby home unattended for hours. They said that you were neglecting your baby.
Who ratted me out to the police? The neighbors were right to call the police. What if your baby had gotten hurt?
You're not qualified to be parents. I'm gonna have to take you down to the police station for some questioning.
Is that really necessary? We didn't leave the baby alone for that long. We didn't do anything wrong.
How can a 2-year-old baby take care of itself? A young child requires the supervision of an adult at all times. I'm gonna have to charge you with child abandonment charges. Please come with me.
Stop it! Let go of me! Don't touch me!
That's right. Leave my wife alone. We didn't do anything wrong.
Did you just push me? Now I'm gonna have to arrest you for interfering with public officers.
Wait, can't we discuss this? There's no need for you to arrest us.
Let go of us. We don't want to be arrested.
After that, both Helen and Ted were arrested for their crimes. The police found out that Ted and Helen had been leaving their baby alone for hours on a regular basis. Ted and Helen were terrible parents. As a result of the DNA test, we found out that the father of Helen's baby was Ken.
How could you do this to me? You tricked me into thinking the baby was mine.
Shut up, Ted. You couldn't have experienced becoming a father if it weren't for me.
I'm not going to forgive you.
Helen and Ted got into a big fight, and not only were they shouting, but they also became pretty violent. From this day on, the two of them became hostile, and the people around them assumed that a divorce was imminent. I hadn't been in touch with Helen since the day I found out that she'd been having an affair with Ted, apart from the day that I ran into her, and my parents were reluctant about letting Helen back into their home. Please let me stay here. I have nowhere else I can go. I can stay in your storage room, please. The answer is no, and I'm not changing my mind. You've been a terrible sister to me. I don't owe you anything. What am I supposed to do? Ted is trying to kick me out, and our parents are pissed off at me. Ted knew what he was getting himself into when he started that affair with me. It's not fair that he treated me like this. What's unfair is the fact that you slept with Ted and stole him from me. I don't want to see your face ever again. Now leave. I'm your little sister. You can't do this to me. Well, I'm your big sister, and think about all the things you've done to me. What you did is unforgivable. Melanie, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm really, really sorry. After that, Helen became emotionally unstable and started seeing a new man to run away from her troubles. But her new man turned out to be a real loser, and he mistreated Helen. As for Ted, he was struggling to pay back the debts that Helen had accumulated when the two of them were still together. Some loan sharks were after him, and Ted lived a life of fear, worrying about when a loan shark would come visit him and beat him up. Ken and I decided to obtain full custody of Helen's baby and raise the baby as our own. I had no issues with raising Helen's baby. The father was Ken, and it was not the baby's fault for being born into this crazy world. So this is how I became a mother of two. I was in great despair when Ted cheated on me, but now that I've found true happiness with Ken, I'm grateful for everything in my life.
Crap! I think I screwed up the reservations again. I won't be able to serve those 2 customers for dinner today. Oh well! I'll just cut the table for 2 who makes the least amount of money. That would be... Sorry, John, your reservation is... for yesterday! What a surprise cancellation, huh?
I'm so excited. What is that store that you reserved for us again? The super expensive store? It's a super famous sushi place. It's not one of those cheap $1 sushi joints. You're gonna be spending your greatest wedding anniversary there.
Yeah, it's our first wedding anniversary, so I kinda popped off.
Everything you have there is amazing. Also, the soup there is to die for. So you make sure that you leave room for that.
Thank you so much!
All right, let's see each other again sometime. See ya. Adios. Bye.
Thank you!
Who was that anyway?
I'm not sure, but she was the lady that showed me where to go for the anniversary dinner.
I see. She kind of just popped in supernaturally, so...
Come on, let's go! Expensive sushi is waiting for us!
Wow, it's so fancy. I'm a little nervous.
Excuse me, I'm John. I have a reservation for 2 tonight.
I'm sorry, but I don't see your reservation.
What? That's not possible. I definitely called in for my reservation.
Oh, I see you. Your reservation was for yesterday.
What? No, it's a reservation for anniversary. There's no way I would mess that up.
People aren't perfect, you know. We all make mistakes sometimes.
Do you have a recording of the phone call or something?
Huh? You're gonna assume we made the mistake from the get-go? Pretty rude if you ask me.
No one asked. Just answer me.
No, we don't have any recordings. Is there a problem with that?
So you can't prove that I made the mistake then.
You also can't prove that we made the mistake either. We would never mistake the date that you provided us. This is the greatest store around. Tora Sushi. Do you really think we'd make such a careless mistake? Are you sure you absolutely didn't make a mistake?
My name is John. I'm an office worker that's currently being pressured by kind of a dick employee. With how much he's pressuring me, it definitely makes me second guess myself, but I'm positive about it. I definitely said that I wanted the reservation for the 19th. I'm not going to back down. Is there like a list or something for the reservations?
What? Are you stupid?
Stupid? Is that what you call your customers?
You're not a customer since you didn't make any reservations.
You're such a dick!
You're not the only one that has reservations on that list. There are real customers' names on that list. In other words, there's private information on that list, so I don't have the time to deal with you, idiot. Come on. If you want to eat sushi, go buy some at the supermarket. I'm sure they have some deals going on right now.
What?
John, calm down.
If you just show us the information while hiding the other customers, that'll settle everything.
Come on, I don't want to eat here, John.
Once you finally come to terms with the fact that you screwed up, I'll take $1,000 in cancellation fee.
What? Cancellation fees?
Of course. You canceled your reservation, which led to our valuable food going to waste.
Wait, hang on. $1,000 is still insane. We ordered something that was only like $300 total.
Yeah, but there are other customers that we had to turn away while we were expecting you. If you had canceled earlier on, then we could have had other customers come in, so it's a fair price if you consider the amount of money lost.
But I know for a fact that I reserved for today. We can't eat here and you're gonna take our money?
That sounds insane. Even if it was yesterday, shouldn't you have called to confirm that we were canceling? We didn't receive any call from you.
We don't have time to do that. We don't have that kind of service for customers that don't know how to manage their schedule. You two were a no-show. You shouldn't be telling us what to do. If you're gonna be complaining and not paying, we'll be calling the necessary authorities.
But it's our wedding anniversary.
Well, then you only have one option.
I don't have that kind of money on me right now.
This is why I hate poor people.
Poor? We have enough money to eat here.
You're just batting out of your league. You said it on the phone. You made $50K a year.
You told them how much you make?
They said that it was a necessary question to answer.
We're the greatest sushi place in the area. We're Tora Sushi. We need to know how much our customers earn. Stop complaining when you don't even have any money!
What the hell are you doing? You can't just be violent towards someone just because they don't have money.
It's not violent. I figured since you were poor and can't make reservations correctly, you must be hungry. I just gave you leftovers from the other customer.
That's so rude. You're terrible.
Is there a problem? Oh, you want to call the cops? Sure, go ahead. But don't forget that we have a lot of large corporation CEOs in our customer base. If you want, there are probably a few of your clients too, John. You probably shouldn't make a scene.
What? Are you trying to blackmail us?
I'm not blackmailing you. I'm trying to look out for you.
Sorry, Margaret. Do you accept Visa?
Sorry, we only take cash. It's quite a traditional sushi place.
Sorry, Margaret. How much do you have?
Huh? Wait, you're gonna pay him?
This person is seriously going to get the police involved. I don't want this to turn into a worse nightmare than it already has.
John!
That's how we ended up hungry and down $1,000 on our wedding anniversary before leaving Taurus Sushi. Today sucks.
What's wrong, Alana?
Oh, hey, that girl! The change that came out of the vending machine. Came out in all dimes.
That's it?
She's the one that told us about Taurus Sushi! That little scamming!
Ah! What's going on? Wait, it's you, John. What are you so angry about?
What do I not have to be angry about? You were in on the whole thing with Taurus Sushi, weren't you? You just wanted to take money from me!
Wait, hang on. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you mean.
Can you just tell us what happened? I told them about what had happened. I was going to take this girl, Helen, go to the police depending on how they reacted, but
That's horrible. What the hell were they thinking?
you're not a part of the whole thing then.
Of course not. I swear on it. But I'm sorry because I was the one that recommended you go there in the first place.
No, I'm sorry for being so quick to judge you too.
Yes, that store is the one that's at fault here. Please don't be begging like that, Miss Helen. Wait, hang on. I'm going to make up for this right now. I'm so sorry, Mr. John.
What do you mean right now?
Alan, go get a taxi for me.
I've already reserved a taxi from my app. It'll be here in 5 minutes.
Great job. You really know me.
I was worried about what was about to happen, but it wasn't long before I found out. Helen went to the Taurus Sushi main branch where only famous people and politicians were able to go. Not only that, she invited us too. But there was no point since we had no money. The main branch would cost way more than the far branch. Maybe I can use my card?
You don't need to worry about the money.
Huh? I can't just let you pay for us.
Ta-da!
Is this Taurus Sushi vouchers for up to $3,000?
This should be enough. This is a sorry, so please, don't worry about it.
What? Seriously?
I can't believe that I'm going to be enjoying dinner at the Taurus Sushi main branch. I actually know the master chef at the store. This is what you call connections.
Thanks, Helen!
Oh, you're paying for yourself.
What? Why me? Come on, you can pay for me too! I called the cab!
Yeah, literally a dog could do that.
Come on! A dog couldn't call a cab! Once we made it to the main branch, Margaret and I were led to a VIP private room. The sushi was incredible. The other food was also something to die for. The Japanese sake that was served tasted amazing and we were on top of the world. Who is Helen? But before we knew it, we were coming up on our 2-hour limit on the course. I was heading to the bathroom and checked my phone when... What the hell? That sushi store from earlier has been calling me like crazy! And he's calling me again! I don't want to answer this. You should answer it. You're Mr. Allen. Yeah, I heard you went to the bathroom, so Helen got everything ready to get your money back. She went back to the first store, so it's probably about that. They're calling again. Wow, 99 calls, huh? They must really be feeling the pain right about now. I guess I'll answer it. Hello? 5 minutes before Kevin, the employee at Taurus Sushi, started calling John.
Hey, entrance boy, you got a second?
Welcome. You have any reservations?
Oh, I'm not a customer. A friend of mine named John came by a few hours ago. Are you the one that said that he canceled and threw leftovers in his face before stealing his money? About $1,000?
Yes, is there a problem?
You need to call him and apologize right now. Tell him that you were in the wrong and that you will return all of his money right away. That's what you're gonna say.
What? You're friends with that lowlife from earlier? What, are you trying to get revenge or something?
I'm under the impression that John wouldn't make such a careless mistake.
You're so annoying! That idiot John reserved for yesterday, the 18th! He came today, the 19th!
Then show me the reservation list.
You guys really like to make yourselves seem like the victim! Why do you pretend like we're the ones that are responsible for your mistake?
I heard something else interesting from John, too. Apparently you asked his yearly income. Is that how Tora Sushi does things? Does the main branch know about this?
I don't have anything to listen to from some poor lowlife like you! Get the hell out or you're getting the leftover treatment too!
Show me the reservation list.
You little bitch! You're gonna get the same treatment as... Enough! Ah! What are you doing here? What were you about to do to this beautiful woman? That's...
Sorry, I hadn't mentioned one detail. I invited the CEO and master chef of the main branch here, too.
Why are you, of all people, friends with... the top of the...
I became friends with people I want to be friends with. Right, Jimmy boy?
Right, Helen Ellen. What the hell?
So, entrance boy, show me the reservation list.
That's not possible because there are other customers' private information in. Okay, then I'll take a look. I'm the literal business owner. There's no problem with me looking. No, sir. It's nothing you should really bother wasting your time with. Show me! Ah! What? What is this?
What's wrong, Jimmy boy?
This man is insane! It seems like your friend John absolutely made reservations for the 19th.
What do you mean, seems?
Look at this! He's forcefully changed the 9 on the 19th to an 8!
What? This is so forced. Are you an elementary schooler?
That's a mistake! A mistake? A mistake!
This is literally the worst attempt at someone trying to cover up their mistake. You really think that we're going to believe you, you dumbass? Call John right now. You keep calling till he answers. Answer me, boy!
Sir!
Sorry, Jimmy boy, but could you please place some other employees in the reception area for now? This is probably gonna take a second.
Understood.
So yeah, while Margaret and I were enjoying the full course meal at the main branch of Tora Sushi, there was a huge drama ensuing. Hello, this is John.
I'm so terribly sorry about earlier. I would love a chance to apologize and return the money that you have paid us. I'm so terribly sorry for all of this.
What's going on? Why the sudden change?
I'd love to explain it to you and return your money, so can you please come back to the store, please?
I heard everything that happened from Helen and thanked her. I was starting to see red when I heard that he stole my money while faking my reservation date. What? You're already begging?
I heard what happened, but... we were waiting for you, John.
I was also waiting your return, sir. You're Mr. John and Miss Margaret?
No way!
I've seen this person on TV. He's the big-time sushi chef, Jin Campbell.
Sorry for the terrible treatment that you've received from one of my stores. I'm deeply regretful for all the damage we have caused you and yours.
No. We heard everything that happened from Helen, and we were honored to be able to eat at your main store.
It was a great meal, thank you.
I'm so sorry! This whole thing happened because... well,
What?
Just admit it, damn it! You took his reservation for 2 on the 19th and forgot about it and ended up double booking. To try to cover up your mistake, you tried to cover your tracks by changing his reservation to the 18th and blamed them for your mistake! Am I wrong? No! John absolutely reserved for the 18th! That's why I wrote it on the list!
You're still gonna push that through? Give it up, man.
It literally said 19th on the reservation list. How do you explain that? That's because I accidentally wrote 19th on the reservation list. Accidentally? Why did you write someone who reserved on the 18th in the middle of the 19th reservations list? It was an accident.
Don't even act like you're gonna pull this off. You think that shitty lie is going to make everything okay?
I know for a fact that John reserved for the 18th. So how do you explain the terrible 8 that was written over the 9 on the 19th? That's just how I write 8s. Gotcha. I already looked at the other 8s that you wrote last month. You had regular 8s. And the month before that, and the month before that. Oh.
You're seriously too stupid. You have a worse IQ than some of the fish that you serve here.
Hey, lovely Helen.
Yes?
I was wondering if I should say something or not, but could you stop insulting the valuable fish that we serve here? It's a little insulting to the fish.
Oh, true. He's worse than the fish.
Anyway, you're just lying through your teeth. Just admit it. John reserved for today, right? Yes. Louder! Yes!
I knew it! You're the worst!
I'm sorry. I just misheard 19th for the 18th. But we already booked, so I just figured I'd knock off one of the 19th people, and you just happen to have the least yearly income, so I chose you.
You little...
I see. The reason you were asking the yearly income when we reserved is because you wanted to choose who to sacrifice.
Yes, I have to be careful who I scam. What the hell are you giggling about? Do you realize what you've done?
You threw leftover food on me! You stole $1,000 from me, too!
Leftovers? What are you talking about? That was just food that we took back from customers that couldn't finish their meal.
That's called leftovers! I don't want to be here anymore! I'm losing my mind! I want my $1,000 back!
Right away!
1,000. Helen, Mr. Master Chef, I'm sorry, but we're gonna be taking our leave.
I'm so sorry about everything. I'll go back to my duties. I will work to earn my trust back.
You hang on just a second. What were you gonna do with the $1,000 that you took for the cancellation fees?
Huh?
Don't act like you don't know. You were trying to leave because you didn't want us to ask, right?
If you were putting it in the store sales, then it's gonna be a nightmare adjusting the register at the end of the night.
No, it won't. Right, entrance boy?
Uh,
You were going to pocket the money, right?
Pocket the money? No, I was planning on putting in the sales.
Then how come you haven't added it to the sales tally?
I forgot.
You're lying again! You were going to steal it! Ginny boy, go back and look at the reservation list. There might be other customers that he did this to and pocketed money from.
Understood.
If you find anyone, make sure to ask if they had cancellation fees taken and see if the cancellation fees have been entered into the sales records. Can you do that for me?
Of course, I'll do it for you. No, please don't.
Why?
Wait, don't look it up. Don't check the records. Stop.
Give it up, boy. You're already dead from today. We're gonna find more proof from the past and you're going to be living behind bars.
No!
Afterwards, Miss Helen and Ginny Boy looked up the records in a tag team effort and found that he was doing that to other customers. It tallied up to 28 cases over 5 years. He had pocketed all the cancellation fee. The other victims also were not exactly rolling in dough, so just like us, he threatened to call the police. They all also ended up buckling to the big-time sushi store name. However, this time around, Helen and Jin worked their magic to hand out free vouchers and all the money back to the customers to settle things out of court. Oh, by the way, Tourist Sushi now uses a fully automated reservation system now. After everything is settled...
I'm so tired.
Great job!
I mean, I became friends with all 28 of the victims, so that's a plus, I guess.
You made more friends? You're a terrifying social butterfly. Oh, well, whatever. I didn't do much this time around.
Your hair is so loud, but you don't really make an impression, huh, Lana?
Hey, you know I'm bothered by that!
Anyway. Hey, hurry up and cook the meat. I want mine medium.
I'll take mine well done. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Who told you could take a break?
Craig's right. Get back to work. We're hungry. Water. Can I take a short break?
What? You just had a 5-minute break 2 hours ago.
What kind of daughter-in-law keeps her in-laws waiting like this?
What? You murderer!
What's the matter, Mom?
How could you?
What's wrong, Mom?
Craig, look at this. Jessica tried to kill me with a green pepper.
Huh? Green pepper?
That's right, a green pepper. You knew I was allergic to green peppers. That's why you put them in tonight's dinner.
You're allergic to green peppers?
Don't play dumb. I developed an allergy to green peppers a few days ago.
But up until now, you've been eating them just about 3 meals a day. You told me to put more green peppers in your meals.
I can't stand to look at them anymore. They become so unappetizing. The only explanation is I'm allergic to them.
Aren't you just tired of them?
Mom, you're 100% correct. You're allergic to green peppers. Yeah.
Ouch!
I'm Jessica. I'm 28 years old, and I'm currently living a somewhat troubled life with my husband Craig and his mother. This isn't the marriage I'd envisioned for myself, but I did what I had to save my father.
Can't believe you trying to murder your own mother-in-law with a green pepper. What did I do to deserve that from you?
Mom, that's not it at all. I'm so sorry to have upset you.
Hey, who was it that rescued your father from bankruptcy, huh? Answer me.
It's you, Craig. It's because your company lent money to my dad's company.
That's right. And don't you forget it. I can divorce you anytime I want.
Craig has already signed the divorce papers, so keep in mind that your marriage can be over at any time.
Yeah. You're our slave for life, so shape up.
Ouch!
You make me sick. Let's go out to dinner, Mom.
That's a great idea. Let's go somewhere they serve something other than green peppers all day.
I know. Let's go stay at a resort hotel afterward, too.
Oh, Craig, you always come up with the best plans. Let's have some fun with just the two of us.
Let's go, Mom. Jessica, you made this garbage, so you can eat it. All of it.
All right, what am I gonna do with all these green peppers? I can't eat them all by myself. Oh, I know, I'll call a friend up. We can eat them together. It's pretty late, though. I hope she hasn't eaten dinner yet. Hey, Hillary, have you eaten dinner yet? You see...
Hey, Terry, you're eating too much. Leave some for me.
Give him a break, Alan. Terry has 50 cents to live on for the next 15 days. He really should do something about this gambling habit.
He wastes way too much money.
The next batch just finished. Who wants more? Hillary brought a few friends with her, so we were able to finish up all the green peppers. Those two guys sure do eat a lot. I was so exhausted from dealing with Craig and his mom, but once Hillary and her friends came over, I was able to forget about all those two and enjoy a nice and peaceful dinner. We had a few drinks and all my stress just blew away, and now I'm starting to get a bit tipsy. And then I called Hillary. What do you think, Alan?
I'm sorry to hear about your family, Jessica. If you need to cry, go right ahead.
Whoa, that was a smooth line, Alan. I think he might have fallen in love with you, Jessica. Alan is crushing hard on Jessica. Gross. Remember, Alan, she's already married. Well, I doubt Alan has much competition anyway. His hair is messy, his style's lame. Who would have an affair with him?
Hey, I heard that. Shut up, you two.
My dad took me in as a foster parent after my parents died, so I've always wanted to repay him for his kindness. I was working at Craig's company for some time when he started aggressively pursuing me, saying I was perfect for him. He said he'd loan my dad money if I married him, so I did. I never told my dad that I only married him for the money. I know that if he ever found out, he'd be furious with me. I had so much pent-up stress that I ended up telling the whole story to Alan and the rest. After dinner was over, Hillary and her friends went back home. My time in heaven was over. Back to my normal life in the other place. 3 months later.
Summer is finally here.
Yeah, finally.
Let's do something summery, Craig. How about a barbecue?
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Hey, mate, get over here. I got a shopping list for you.
Maid?
You got something to say? I can divorce you if you want. Anytime, anywhere. Got it? Is that what you want?
No, please don't do that. I beg you.
Then hurry up and get to the store.
After going shopping, he started shouting at me to get the grill ready. So here I am. Craig and his mom aren't helping a bit, so I'm out here alone in the scorching heat.
Come on, hurry it up. We're starving over here. Move it.
Hurry up and do your job. Honestly, you're such a worthless daughter-in-law.
It's so hot.
I'm so hungry.
You hear that? Mom's hungry. What's taking so long? You better not keep my mom waiting.
I will as soon as I can, but first, can I get a drink of water real quick?
Water? Don't be a pathetic weakling. Baseball players can go for an entire game without drinking any water.
No, they definitely drink during their games. Is she serious? Who told her that? It's so hot. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I have to keep going. I can't afford to make them unhappy. All right, here you go.
Ugh, finally. That took forever.
You really aren't good for anything, are you?
They can call me whatever they want right now. I just need water.
What do you think you're doing?
Water?
After you kept us waiting that long, no water for you today.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter? No water.
In this heat, if I don't get any water, I'll have heat stroke.
And what's wrong with that? Craig, what do you think?
Mom, You're 100% right as always. Plus, I've never seen anyone get a heat stroke before. I'm curious what it looks like.
How could you? You really want water?
Yes, please.
Fine, then go ahead and drink that water. What? This puddle? Yes, you want water? There you go.
But that's...
My dear mother offered you water, you ingrate. Now shut up and drink it.
Stop! Stop it! Let me go! Good work, Craig. That's what you get for talking back to me, you useless vermin. Now hurry up and grill the steaks next. I want mine medium.
I'll take mine well done.
Hey, you're overcooking the meat. What's that? Nothing to say for yourself? No apology for being a lousy cook?
If you keep ticking us off like this, I'm gonna grill your hand on the barbecue.
That's a great idea, Craig.
Hey, what's up with that look on your face?
Why are you shaking like that?
Unbelievable. Were you listening? I said cook the meat now.
Sorry. I can't stand.
Hey, Mom, could this be?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, yes, awesome. She's having a heat stroke. I've never seen this before.
I have to take a picture. I think my phone's in the house.
I'm gonna get mine too. Let's go get our phones, Mom.
Water, please. That was close. I can't take much more of this. If this keeps going, I'll...
Whoa. Who told you could take a break?
Look, Craig, you see that? She's drinking our water.
You know what this means. I'm gonna grill your hand, Jessica.
No, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Then get up and get cooking.
I didn't get enough rest or water just now. I'm still feeling lightheaded and weak. Between the scorching sun and cooking the meat on the blazing hot grill, my body's at its limit. Water, can I take a little break?
What? You just had a 5-minute break.
What kind of daughter-in-law keeps her in-laws waiting like this? You want a drink? Here, take this.
Dumping beer on her head. Nice one, Mom.
Have as much as you want.
My eyes are burning.
Hey, you should be grateful. Typically, only people who win sports games get beer dumped on them. This is an honor for a loser like you.
I think I'm gonna die. Maybe that's for the best. Finally be free from this never-ending torment. Finally.
Jessica!
Oh!
Jessica, are you okay?
Alan, it's you.
In the flesh. Sorry for taking so long.
Why are you?
I kept the promise I made to you, Jessica.
Promise? Do you mean?
Yep, that's exactly what I mean.
You idiot! That hurt! Now get away from my wife!
Look out!
Who's this redheaded weirdo? How did you get in here?
This is my house! I'm calling the police!
I'm Jessica's friend, Alan. Come on, Jessica. We're getting out of here.
But Alan.
You've gone through so much in this house, Jessica. I know you're scared, but you're not alone anymore, Jessica.
I'm not.
We're all here for you. And, well, I'm here for you.
Okay, Craig. Mom, I've decided to leave this house.
Huh?
What?
Wanted to say this for so long.
I'm divorcing you, Craig. Goodbye. That can't be.
Divorce me? You can't divorce me.
You remember the divorce papers you signed? I've already taken them to the courthouse.
When did you do that?
An hour ago.
An hour ago? But you were here an hour ago. How could you have taken them to the courthouse?
Remember that day 3 months ago when you started screaming at me, claiming you had suddenly developed a green pepper allergy?
Oh yeah, you mean when you tried to kill me? Of course I remember.
Your delusions aside, after that, Alan, I want to get a divorce, but if I do, my dad will get hurt. I don't know what to do.
You mean, if you can solve your dad's problem, you can get divorced?
If we could, I'd divorce Craig in a heartbeat, but how can we do that? If Craig pulled his funding, my dad's company would collapse.
You can leave your dad to me. I'll think of something. So go ahead and submit the divorce papers.
You'll think of something? What could you possibly do by yourself?
I promise you, Jessica. You can count on me.
All right, I'll give you the divorce papers. The second you figure something out, go to the courthouse and submit them.
What? I have to do it?
Yeah, this was your idea, wasn't it? And that's how I ended up giving Alan the divorce papers. I was drunk at the time and I couldn't remember what happened until Alan said that he kept his promise to me just now.
You don't have any leverage over Jessica's dad anymore, so I submitted the divorce papers today.
But why did they let you submit them? They don't don't let third parties submit divorce papers.
Actually, they do. I didn't know either until I looked it up, but yes, it's allowed.
That's ridiculous. But do you think you've won? Divorcing you means nothing to me. But shouldn't you be more concerned about your dad's company?
Weren't you listening to my story just now? Alan said you don't have any leverage anymore. That means Alan must have solved my dad's problem before he submitted the divorce papers.
We lost our leverage. What do you mean?
I don't feel any need to explain it to you.
Goodbye.
Hey, wait, you can't divorce me. After all I did for you, I picked you out of all the other girls in my company because you had a pretty face.
That's right, you little ingrate. And you also owe us for saving your dad's company.
Yes, you did loan my dad's company money, which helped him avoid bankruptcy.
But you've also put me through living hell every single day of my life. You treated me like a slave and not a wife.
I think I've more than paid my debt of gratitude to you.
Okay, I get it. You've said your piece. So now it's my turn to give you a piece of my mind.
What is it?
You invited a man into the house while I was gone.
No, that's not true.
What? You just admitted you did that. You said you gave that redhead the divorce papers.
How utterly disgraceful. You waited until we were out of the house to cheat on my son?
That happened before we were divorced. You cheated on me, your husband, your master, and now you get what's coming to you. I'll kill this guy, carve your face to shreds, and lock you in my basement for the rest of your life.
No!
Oh, and don't think I'll be as kind to you as I have been up until now. I'm gonna make you wish you were never born. You're gonna regret you ever crossed me.
That's right, Craig. Go get them. We can't afford to lose our servant, can we? Helen, what should we do?
You're wrong, Craig. Jessica never cheated on you.
I don't believe you, you homewrecker. Now die! Ouch!
What? Who's that? Don't get in our way.
I figured this would happen.
Didn't I say to bring us with you?
You were saying you didn't want to put us in any danger, but you're the weakest fighter out of all of us, Alan.
Hillary, Melanie.
Hey, you scumbags, listen up. Jessica and Alan are just friends. We would know. We were at the green pepper dinner with them.
This picture proves it.
That doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, they must have had their affair on a different day. If you have any evidence of that, let's see it.
How about you show us some evidence that they didn't have an affair?
You know how evidence works? Evidence proves that something happened. You can't have evidence that something never happened. That's logically impossible.
Oh, so you don't have any evidence then? I'll just have to beat a confession out of this one.
You fool. Don't you know Melanie has a power level of over 1 million in her final form?
Oh no, my glasses! Where are my glasses?
Melanie, Jessica's being abducted by her abusive husband.
Not on my watch. Yeah!
No! No!
Oh no, Craig, are you okay?
I've never met anyone who's as much of a slimeball as you. You're nothing but low-down, good-for-nothing, woman-abusing swine. I'm gonna put an end to both of you right here and right now.
Don't talk to me that way, woman. You need a man to teach you some manners. I'll teach you who's boss.
It's dangerous to go alone, Melanie. Take this. Thanks, Hillary.
Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
Taking out the trash.
Ah!
Alan's head is as hard as a rock. One with that and he'll be out cold.
Stop! Stop! Wait!
You're an immature man-child mama's boy who never grew up.
Melanie, stop! Let me down! Let me down!
Hey, wait. Are you really gonna hit me with that guy?
Don't come any closer, I mean it!
Take this!
Ah!
Ah!
Nice work, you two. What just happened?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Here are your glasses, Melanie.
What was I doing just now?
Alan, are you okay, Alan?
Why are those two unconscious? And Alan, too. What happened, Hillary?
We won the fight, silly. Alan, wake up!
Please, Jessica. Don't move me right now. My head is killing me.
After that, the police came and arrested Craig and his mom. They tried their best to convince the police that they were the victims, but...
Victims? What are you talking about? We were attacked by a crazy green-haired woman with a weird red-haired guy.
That's right. She threw him at us like a javelin. She's a monster.
Did you really think I would believe that story? How could a thin woman like her throw a fully grown man? And besides, we have actual evidence of everything you two did. How did you get those?
Just before you got here, a guy with silver hair and eyes like a dead fish left these with us, saying, "Punish them." Well, that was Terry.
I had no idea he was coming here.
Would you mind explaining what you're doing in these pictures? Well, you see...
This is all one big misunderstanding. We were just playing a game.
Your idea of a game is shoving her face into a puddle, dumping beer all over her head, and attacking a guy with a broken bottle?
No, that's,
I think you might want to get yourselves a very good lawyer.
No, this can't be. Hey, Jessica, I'm I'm your husband. Do something.
Did you forget? We're divorced now. You're not my husband anymore.
Please, Jessica, if you tell him it was a game, then we'll be able to get out of here.
Why would I want to help you out of this mess? When I asked you for water or a break or to stop hitting me, did you ever stop? Did you ever listen to my cries for help?
Well, maybe we were a bit rough on you.
Alright, you two are both coming with me.
No!
No, somebody help me.
The two of them were both charged and convicted of a litany of crimes, giving them both very long criminal records. They kept trying to tell the police about Melanie, but no one ever believed anything they said, so she got away scot-free. Oh, and for what happened with my dad's company, Alan really saved the day. He went around to the leaders of a bunch of local businesses to explain the situation and convinced enough of them to help that they were able to cover every cent my dad owed to Craig. They were willing to be very lenient with the repayment, so as of now, both of us are completely free from Craig and his mom. All thanks to the efforts of Alan, Hillary, and Melanie. I owe them so much. And today, good evening.
Yeah.
Come on, Alan, don't be that way. We're sorry. I'm sorry, Alan.
You think that's enough? He threw me like a javelin. He could have killed me.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Jessica. Glad to see you.
Wow, Jessica came along and all of a sudden your mood improved.
Hush you. I haven't forgiven you yet.
This is all thanks to you guys. I wonder what those two are doing now. Craig's clients found out about everything that they'd done to me and they cut off their contacts with him. I can't imagine many companies would want to work with a company whose CEO is a creep like Craig. And so his company went bankrupt? Yeah. And since they were convicted of abusing me, they now have criminal records, so they're having a hard time finding respectable work. In order to pay off their debts from the bankruptcy and their damages to me, they had to borrow from a loan shark, so now they're working for him 24/7 doing awful jobs.
I don't really feel bad for them, though.
Nope, me either. This is nothing compared to what they did to Jessica all these years.
You got that right. So, Jessica, now you're completely free from both of them, right?
Yes, thanks to you.
So, I was wondering what you were thinking about the future.
Wow, you sure move fast, Alan.
Wow, is he finally going to shoot his shot?
What do you think about, you and me, you know?
Alan, are you saying, well, you did put yourself in danger to protect me. You saved my dad's company and even saved me from my ex-husband. You've done so much for me, Alan. I'm so grateful to you.
So, does that mean?
I'm sorry, Alan. I just got divorced, and to be honest, I can't see you as anything but a trustworthy friend, so I'm sorry.
Friend?
Holy smokes, he just got let down hard.
Oh my, she friend-zoned him. Melanie, hush. He got friend-zoned. He actually got friend-zoned.
She called him just a friend. He fought the bad guy solo and still didn't get the girl.
Hillary, come on. You can't say things like that so loud.
Hey, you're the one that started it.
I couldn't help it. I've never seen a live friend-zoning like that before.
Yeah, don't blame you. Man, I wish I was recording that.
Uh...
Don't sweat it, Alan. It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
Oh, shut up, Terry. And that's not how the song goes.
I'm sorry, Alan, but I really am grateful to you. I'm able to embark on a new path in life thanks to you and your friends. I think I want to spend some more time with my dad to think about my future. Thanks so much. Check, please.
Thank you. Here you go. That'll be $200.
What?
$200? Are you sure? We didn't order that much.
Well, I checked your orders and they added up to $200.
That can't be right.
That'll be $20.
Huh? I think that you mixed up our order with that other table.
I don't think that I have.
We only ordered for 2 people. I don't understand why it would be so expensive for just the 2 of us. Doesn't make any sense that our bill is 10 times more than the other table of 4.
I have no idea. You must have wanted expensive tissue.
Ouch! Why did you just do that?
Oops, sorry. I didn't see you standing there. You're almost invisible, like air. It's not my fault for not seeing you.
Don't compare precious oxygen to this loser. We need oxygen to live, but we don't need her for anything.
You have a point. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you have a problem? No, I don't.
I saw you glaring at me.
What did she do now? She has no right to be disrespectful to us.
That's right. We need to put her in her place.
Please leave me alone. I don't want to argue with either of you.
You started this.
Look, Ryan's pissed off with you. He's not going to let you off easily.
Yeah, who the hell do you think you are, huh? I'm taking you down.
What are you going to do to me?
I'm gonna beat you up.
Please don't. You could really hurt me. Stop! Stop!
Why are you suddenly taking her side? You told me that you hated her.
I do, but you still shouldn't be doing this. Remember that we got suspended the last time because of her? This time if the teachers find out, they're going to expel us. Let's not do this at school.
Fine, you have a point. You were lucky this time. I'm so annoyed that we couldn't do anything to her this time.
Don't worry about it. We'll still be able to get back at Sarah. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, fine.
You're lucky that I was here to stop Ryan this time, but don't try to piss us off too much. We'll be seeing you again. Till then, good luck. My name is Sarah and I'm 18 years old. As you can see, I'm being bullied by my classmates. The reason why they started bullying me is because I saw Ryan and Melanie shoplifting one day, and I was the one that told the shop owner. The two of them were suspended from school due to this incident. Ryan and Melanie were furious with the fact that I was the one that ratted them out, so they began to give me a hard time at school. Don't you think Sarah is like a total slut? I totally do. I mean, look at that note on her back.
I'm going to ask her out on a date.
Yeah, you totally should. Yes, go for it. Hurry before she gets away. What's happening? Why is everyone staring at me? Oh, Melanie touched my back earlier. Did she put something on my back? I was right. Melanie did put something on my back. I took a look and Melanie had pasted a note saying that I was looking for a sex friend. So that's why everyone's laughing at me. Why won't they just leave me alone? I hate coming to school. I didn't do anything wrong. Why do I have to be the one that's punished? I found out that Ryan had connections to gangsters after I'd informed the shopkeeper that Ryan and Melanie had been shoplifting. So I've been reluctant to tell my parents or teachers about being bullied by Ryan and Melanie. I didn't want gangsters to come after me. I had 3 more months until graduation. I hope to lay low until then. Oh, there you are, Sarah. What took you so long? Do you know how long we were standing here waiting for you? What do you two want from me? Why are you waiting for me? Because we're nice.
So, were you able to make any sex friends?
Do you find this funny? Because I don't.
You haven't answered my question. Did you make any sex friends?
No, I didn't. Why would I do that?
I guess you're too ugly for guys to be interested. I'd rather die than be your sex friend.
We tried to help you find a sex friend, but I guess even with our help, you're hopeless. You shouldn't waste our time like that. That's what you wanted to tell me. I'll be on my way now.
Hold on a second, not so fast. What gives you the right to act so self-righteous? You don't seem to understand who you're dealing with here. Let me explain it to you so that you'll understand.
What do you plan on doing to me? Do you even need to ask? We're going to beat you up. We don't ever want you to disrespect us again. Since we're off school grounds, Ryan and I won't get into any trouble. That's why we're waiting for you here. It's time for revenge.
I guess that you picked a fight with the wrong people.
Ryan, please don't do this. I won't ever do anything to go against you.
It's too late to try to get on my good side now. There's no point in telling you, which is why you're gonna have to learn the hard way.
Stop that! Let go of her!
Whoa, this guy is huge!
I'm not gonna let you be violent with a girl!
Could you please stop pretending that I'm the one doing all the talking here?
I'd really appreciate it if you continued to stand there. It makes me look strong.
Oh, it's just Alan.
Do you know this guy?
He's a loser from Travis High. He's terrible at fights. Rumor has it that Alan almost got beat up by a small elementary school boy.
Hey, that's only a rumor and completely untrue. I'm stronger than I look.
I don't know who you are, but you should get out of here. You could get really hurt. Stop telling people what to do.
Stop that! Oh! You're so weak!
Please don't hurt him. He hasn't done anything to you two. Please just let him go.
No can do. We're beating you both up.
Get going, Ryan.
You can beat me up, but please don't hurt her.
You don't need to do this for me. Your name is Alan, right?
Yes, that's right.
Alan, you need to get out of here. This isn't your mess to clean up.
I can't leave a girl behind and have her beaten up.
What is with these two? Feeling sorry for themselves?
They disgust me. Off with their heads!
What am I supposed to do now? I at least want to help keep Alan safe from Ryan and Melanie.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, hello. What brings you here?
Nice to see you.
Let's go grab some lunch.
Yes, thank you. Consider yourselves lucky this time.
Yourselves? Don't you just mean me?
Nope, I mean you and Alan. I'll make it up to you two the next time.
Idiots.
Ouch! Are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm worried about you, though.
I'm glad that you're okay.
I was mad at myself for involving Alan into this. He didn't deserve this, but there was no point in me regretting about something that had already happened. What I needed to do was think of the best way forward. Could I have a little bit of your time, please? I don't think that you should spend any time alone apart from the time that you are at home. It would be best for us to stick together. What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You caught me by surprise. I've never had a girl say to me that she wanted me to stay by her side at all times, so I never expected a girl to say something like that to me ever. I thought that these kind of things only took place in movies or in songs.
Alan seems like a really nice guy, but he has such low self-esteem.
Did you say something?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I want to apologize to you for involving you in danger. I don't want them to harm you, and so I think that it'll be safer for us to stick together.
It must be so scary for you to be targeted by Ryan and Melanie.
You don't need to worry about me. I was the one that made Ryan and Melanie angry, so I just need to put up with them for 3 more months. After that, I graduate from high school.
Hey, it's the same for me too. I guess you're right. It's safer if we stick together till graduation.
Alan and I came to a mutual agreement to stick together for our safety, and so we started to spend a lot of time with each other. Because of this, Ryan and Melanie could not easily attack us. But that didn't mean that they wouldn't. They came to us when Alan and I weren't together, and they would bully us individually. We both couldn't wait to graduate from high school so that we didn't have to worry about being bullied. 1 month until graduation.
Ugh, I'm so irritated!
Yes, it sucks that Sarah and Alan are graduating in a month. We won't get to rough them up anymore.
I feel like we haven't gotten our revenge yet. I mean, we had to stay an extra year of school because we're suspended, and this is all Sarah's fault. Sarah and Alan need to suffer like we did.
Okay, then how about we... 2 weeks later. Hey, Alan.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Do you want to go out for dinner tonight?
Oh, wow. It seems that we had the same idea at the exact same time. Cool.
I've been wanting to try this barbecue restaurant for a while now.
Are you talking about the new place near the train station? I heard that you can eat well for very low prices.
Yes, that's the one.
They've been advertising the place to attract lots of new customers. The menu looks delicious and it's not expensive, so we should go there.
I totally agree. It's a date then.
Yes, it's a date. Let's get going.
I was excited to go out for dinner with Alan, and it made me happy that we both wanted to eat at the same place. Alan and I headed to the new barbecue restaurant in town.
Welcome. Table for 2?
Yes, please.
Okay, please follow me. Here's your table.
It's been a while since I last came to a barbecue restaurant.
Oh yeah? I like to dine out with my friends quite often. My friends usually treat me to dinner, so it's not often that I come out to dinner with my own money though. And it's the first time that
The first time that you...
Actually, never mind.
Here are your orders. Please enjoy.
Let's dig in.
Yes, let's do. The meat looks amazingly good.
After Alan and I enjoyed our meal, we went to go pay.
Let me get this.
No, it's on me tonight. You've been such a good friend to me.
I can't let a pretty girl like you pay for my dinner. Please, allow me. My friends would tease me endlessly if I told them that you paid for my dinner.
What does it matter what your friends think of you? Okay, how about we split the bill then? Sound fair?
You're right. We're friends. I suppose splitting the bill would be okay.
May we get the check, please?
Thank you. Here you go. That'll be $200.
What?
$200? Are you sure? We didn't order that much.
Well, I checked your orders and they added up to $200.
That can't be right.
You need to pay us for your meal.
We'll pay, but I don't think that we owe you so much. Just doesn't make any sense.
Now, look who we have here. Don't pick a fight with the restaurant owner. You're being rude as usual.
Oh, but is it Ryan and Melanie?
I can't believe that you're making ridiculous complaints to the restaurant.
Excuse me, can we also have our bill, please? Sure, here you go. Thank you. That'll be $20.
What?
Is there something that you want to say?
I think that you mixed up our orders.
I don't think that I have.
We only ordered for 2 people. I don't understand why it would be so expensive for just the 2 of us. Doesn't make any sense that our bill is 10 times more than the other table of 4.
I have no idea. You must have ordered expensive dishes.
May we see the receipt then?
No way.
Hey, stop picking a fight with the restaurant owner.
I'm sorry to say this, but these 2 go to the same high school as me, and they have a problem with their attitude, so I'm going to speak to them privately in the back.
That's a great idea. Ken, is this all right with you?
Sure thing. It'll be great if you could collect the $200 for them. In fact, make it $10,000 for all the trouble they caused me by questioning me in the first place.
Leave it to me.
This can't be happening to us. I didn't realize that the restaurant was owned by gangsters. I knew that Alan and I were in big trouble now. There was no escape. The group had taken us to the back of the restaurant where no one could come and help us.
Take this! Ugh!
Alan, let go of me! He doesn't deserve to be mistreated like this.
I guess you shouldn't have come to this restaurant in the first place if you didn't have the money to pay.
You can rough them up, but don't kill them. They owe us $10,000. Can't die just yet.
Yes, I know, boss. Just having a little fun.
So, you and all that red hair, you heard us. You need to start gathering 10 grand. I don't have that kind of money, sir. And I guess you have no choice but to work for us on a fishing boat or something. As for your friend, she can work as a hostess for us.
Say something, Alan. How you answer will determine the fate of both of you.
May I say something before I answer?
What is it?
Did you trick Sarah and I into eating at this restaurant so that you could get back at us?
Yes, we already did. So what?
It was a trap to get you two to come to the restaurant.
At first, we were gonna let you off easy and only ask for $1,000. But we decided that we should ask for at least 10 grand. We know that you come from a really rich family.
The money we're asking for is the money for tonight's meal. That's not blackmail. So don't go telling people that we did anything wrong. You must be joking. 10 grand is too much for one meal. It's absurd. Shut up, you turd. Ah!
Sarah, are you alright? Melanie, leave the girl alone. We need her as leverage. We don't want her to get hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. My bad.
So, redhead, have you made up your mind? You still have time to make things right. What do you say?
We've already made up our minds. 10 grand. Get your rich parents to pay us the money.
Okay, if you say so. Hello? It's me, Alan. I ate dinner out with a friend and the restaurant is asking us to pay them 10 grand. Would you mind taking care of the money for me? I'm sorry to have to ask you to do this for me. Thanks so much. I'll pay you the 10 grand as promised. But my parents prefer that you come over to our house to pick up the money since it's a huge amount. Okay, that sounds fair. Show us the way to your house. Bring the girl as well. She's a hostage until we get the money.
We'll all go together.
Great idea. Let's go. I want to see the 10 grand in cash.
This isn't a game. This is business. Whatever. You guys can come too. Bring the car around. Now, let's go get our money.
So this is how we ended up going to Alan's house. 10 grand was a lot of money, and I was very grateful to Alan's parents for coming up with the money. I'm sorry for involving you and your family into this.
You don't need to apologize, Sarah. This isn't your fault. Money isn't a problem for my parents, and they're more than happy to help you.
Alan.
Wow, you're so classy. Why are you doing this for her? It looks like we're gonna get along with you very well. You can be our sponsor. Whenever we need money, we'll come to you. I need to first check out your parents' house to see just how rich you are.
I'm sure that this guy could easily pay us 50 grand.
No, we need to think bigger. How about 100 grand?
Leave the details to me. I look forward to working with you long term, Alan. Okay. So, this is where you live. Nice.
Show us around, Alan.
Please, follow me.
You have a housekeeper? Alan's super rich.
I'm not rich. My father is.
I guess we could ask for even more money. I'd like some of that money too, please.
Sure, here we are. Thanks for setting this up, Alan. Huh?
What?
Wait, what is this?
Sorry for asking you to prepare 10 grand on such short notice.
Not a problem.
You have some nerve trying to take money from the son of the head of the Trouble Gang. What kind of meat did you eat? You're the son of the head of the Trouble Gang?
This can't be.
This house belonged to the head of the Trouble Gang?
Let's see here. 10 grand, right? Here, take the money.
Actually, they're asking us for more now. They're asking for 10 grand for the trouble we caused at their restaurant and some more money because they want me to be their sponsor. How much is it that you need? Well...
Make up your mind, you idiot.
Do you want us to kill you? Here's 50 grand then.
Well...
Now take the money and get the hell out of here. You work for the Blue Gang, right?
Can't believe that the Blue Gang would pick a fight with us. You've got some nerve.
This was a mistake. A misunderstanding.
So your boss knows about what's going on right now, correct?
I'm sorry, but we no longer need the money. Alan doesn't need to pay us a cent.
Why is everything suddenly for free? Is it because we're with the Trouble Gang? You came here to steal our money, right? Take the money and get out of here.
What's gonna happen to me now?
Stop being selfish. If you don't want to get hurt, I suggest you leave now.
I'm sorry, I'm leaving. We had no idea that Al was part of the Trouble Gang. Please, forgive us for our innocent mistake. This won't happen again. I'll make sure that the two that came up with this absurd plan are punished accordingly.
Huh? Why are you acting like you have no fault in what happened? We blame you for what happened to Alan, and you need to take responsibility instead of running away from your problems.
Please, I don't want to die.
Alan, we'll take care of this from here.
What's happening?
Oh, you must be Sarah. Nice to meet you. You're in the way, Melanie.
Ah!
Thank you for taking such good care of Alan. We're counting on you.
Aaron, you got it all wrong. Sarah isn't my girlfriend. Let's go, Sarah.
Yes.
Wait, take me with you, Alan, please.
Me too. I had no idea you were the son of a gang boss.
I'm sure that you didn't because I never told anyone. I didn't want to involve my family in this, which is why I took Sarah's suggestion of us sticking together until graduation. But I couldn't bear the thought of Sarah being forced to work as a hostess. We may be gangsters, but you were the ones that inflicted violence on us first. So I had to figure out a way to stop you. My family was my last resort.
Had you said something along the lines of, I'm the son of the Trouble Gang, and there'll be trouble if you make me angry, then we wouldn't have done any of this.
I agree. Had we known, we would have been more respectful. We would have never harmed either you or Sarah.
I can totally tell that you're saying that now because you don't want to get in any trouble. And even if I had told you the truth, you two wouldn't have believed me. I wanted to lay low because I didn't want my actions to end up hurting Sarah further. So I say this again, but you're the ones that threatened us with violence. This is all your fault. All I wanted to do was protect Sarah.
There's no point in trying to reason with these idiots. Aaron and I are going to teach these two a lesson that they'll never make the same mistake again.
I'll do anything that Ellen tells me to, and I'll leave Sarah alone, so please forgive me! Please, I'll do anything!
Sorry, too late to try to be nice to me now.
I'm sure that we can figure something out!
The three of them all beat Alan up at the back of the restaurant.
They did what to Alan?
Did you say they beat him up? They also threatened Alan and said that they would force him to work on a fishing boat.
Sarah, there's no need for you to go into the details.
Well, I think that your family has the right to know. They put us through hell these past 3 months.
This has been going on for over 3 months?
Looks like you've got a lot to be punished for. I love it.
We understand the situation clearly now. Alan, please leave the rest to us. We'll take care of them.
Okay, thank you.
This hasn't been going on for 3 months, I assure you! Today was the first time, and it was all a big misunderstanding!
Ryan, stop lying. We all know what you did.
Alan, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!
Don't worry, they probably won't kill you. Probably.
The word probably is making me uneasy!
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, Sarah.
Thank you for all your help, Alan. After I left Alan's house, Ryan, Melanie, and their boss were chewed out by the people working for Alan's family. But I never found out what actually took place. I worried for their safety, but they did try to do the same thing to Alan and I, so I guess they deserve to be punished. I was relieved to see both Ryan and Melanie on the day of our graduation, though. Ryan had shaved his head now, and as for the other 2 men that were there with him on that day, Alan and I went to that restaurant. We had no idea about their whereabouts. I found out later that the Trouble Gang had taken down the Blue Gang altogether, and the barbecue restaurant went out of business. I wondered what had happened to all the members of the Blue Gang. Not that I really wanted to find out. After high school graduation, Alan and I started dating. I was so happy to have a caring boyfriend like him by my side. It made me feel safe, too. His family may be part of a famous gang, but that didn't change the type of person that Alan is. He's very kind and gentle.
Super Troublebusters.
How much was your cut of the inheritance?
It was $0. My younger sister Ashley is going to inherit everything.
We decided to get married.
I hope you live happily ever after with my $0 sister.
Troublebusters!
I'm so glad that I'm married to you, Helen. You're the oldest sibling, and it sounds like you're getting your share of inheritance quicker than others.
My name is Helen. I've always been close to my father, and we just finished his funeral just now. But my husband, Caleb, keeps talking about the inheritance, and he's making me sad.
Ms. Helen, may I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
I wanted to discuss with you about this.
Oh boy.
Hey, you're the lawyer, right?
Yes?
I wanted to tell you that I found his will.
What?
It states everything about his inheritance, so please help us execute. Thanks. Bye.
Ms. Helen!
Yes, I know.
Hey, how much was it?
Huh?
How much was your cut of the inheritance?
It was $0. My younger sister Ashley is going to inherit everything.
I see. We decided to get married.
What?
Which means I'm breaking up with you, effective immediately.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
But why? I've always felt that something was going on between the two of them. But then,
Why do they have to do this to me when I'm already depressed about my dad? How could they do this to me? I'm not letting them get away with this. Troublebusters!
I guess this is goodbye now. Thanks for everything. Bye.
I hope you live happily ever after with my $0 sister.
I would like to start this discussion regarding the inheritance. The entire $3 million asset will be inherited by Ms. Helen.
What?
Now, regarding the fixed assets such as property and— Wait, hold on!
Yes?
That's not possible! All the inheritance was supposed to go to Ashley, not Helen.
That's right. I know his will states that I'm supposed to inherit everything. Was this some kind of mistake?
Would you like to take a look?
This must be a fake. Huh? Don't you remember that I handed you the will? It said that I'm the one who will be inheriting all his assets.
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, that one. This one was even in an envelope, and it's the real will that he wrote.
I guess you could deceive some people with that.
Deceive? Why do you talk about it as if it's fake?
That's right. I'm sure the one Ashley found was the real one.
Even if it was real, you weren't supposed to open it on your own.
What?
When a testament is in a sealed envelope, it must be opened at a domestic affairs court under the witnesses of all heirs after the funeral is completed.
Since you opened the envelope without doing so, you're obligated to pay a $500 penalty for this.
Oh, whatever.
If she's getting $3 million, why would she care about paying $500?
How many times do I need to tell you that this one is the real one? No, this is the real one.
No. How can you be so confident about this?
That's right. I looked for his will everywhere I can think of, but there hasn't been a single sheet of paper with your name. We only found a will that has Ashley's name.
Of course, that's the only one you found.
That's because he had legally left the real testament with me.
What?
Ellen's father has written a notarized testament with the witness of 2 notary public personnel, and I had legally kept it until the moment it became necessary.
So what?
Huh?
They're both a will, right? How could you act as if yours is the real one without—
The will that Ashley brought is still invalid.
Invalid?
Yep, invalid.
What do you mean by invalid? I know it has the right format, too. Helen, I never thought you're this way. You can't just call it invalid without having a good reason.
Let me explain. There are 3 types of will, which are notarized will, handwritten will, and secret will. The will that Ashley handed to Mr. Cobweb would be considered the handwritten will.
In order for a handwritten will to be legally valid, it must be validated at the Family Affairs Court. Unless otherwise, the will is considered invalid.
What? Does that mean the one Ashley gave you is not valid?
That's right.
Hold on. When I'm watching a TV drama, wills are usually granted as is when a character finds one. Well, that's right. It's on TV. I'm sure it goes the same in real life, right?
You know that's fiction, right?
God damn it.
On the other hand, the will that we have here is an official testament that was written under the notary public's witness, which means it does not require the court to validate. Considering this legally, wouldn't you agree that it's obvious which will is going to be considered valid?
By the way, I have joined the process as one of the notary publics upon the creation of this testament, so I can even personally assure you that this one is the real and valid will.
That can't be true. This is not fair. We didn't know you made something like that. Is this how much he didn't trust us? The money. What's going to happen to the $3 million money?
At least we know that Ashley's not getting a single penny.
Huh? Don't underestimate me.
What is it, Caleb?
I know that there's something called the statutory reserved share for inheritance.
What's that?
It's the right that a legal spouse and biological children have that they could claim the right for inheritance even if their names are not on the will.
Oh, really? Well then, that means that Ashley and I will get some cut of our share, right?
That's right.
Yay!
Nice try, Helen. I know you were trying to keep all the money to yourself, but Ashley and Samantha are going to get their fair share.
No, you can't.
Huh?
What did you just say?
I'm telling you that neither Mom or Ashley can claim for the statutory share.
What?
Why?
That's not right. It's the law.
Yeah, but
That's only if she had never forged the will.
What?
I guess you didn't know, but anyone who attempted to forge a will loses the right to claim the statutory share.
What?
What the heck? Who the heck says so? Is that even the law? You can't just make up these things just because you don't want others to take your money.
Under Penal Code 1234XYZ-PC, forging, manipulating, destroying, or absconding a testament forfeits the decedent from the right to claim the legal share of the inheritance.
Oh, God.
Therefore, anyone who may have been eligible in claiming for the statutory share will lose that right should one have attempted to commit a will forgery.
What? So does that mean?
You're not getting any of the share.
What?
Wait, hold on. Ashley might be out of the picture because she forged the will, but Samantha should still be okay, right?
Huh?
That's it. I think we can call us lucky enough if we can still get the statutory share for you, Samantha.
Caleb?
It's okay, even if it's just your share. I'm sure it's gonna be a good amount.
There's none.
Huh?
Mom is not getting the statutory share either.
Huh? Wait, why would you say that?
The fake will that Ashley brought us was in Mom's handwriting.
Wait, what's going on? Samantha?
Oh, about that. Ashley doesn't have a nice handwriting, right?
Well, I guess her writing is on the unique side.
She wrote it for me.
She wrote it for you? No way!
My mom wrote it.
What? Wait, what? How is this even possible?
I had no choice. It was for my poor little Ashley.
Well then, as no one holds the right to claim a statutory share, the entire asset will be inherited by Ms. Helen. What about me?
Huh?
What about my share? I'm Ashley's spouse. Don't I get some portion of my share?
Of course not.
No way!
You did this to yourself out of greed, Caleb.
What?
Even if you don't have the legal rights to inherit anything, if only you had been still married to me, the $3 million could have belonged to the two of us.
Why didn't you tell me?
Huh?
If only you told me about the $3 million you were about to get, I wouldn't have ended up without getting anything.
I mean, you've been cheating on me, right? With Ashley?
What?
I knew something was going on between the two of you.
That's because she was my sister-in-law.
That's right. I was just nice to him because he was my brother-in-law.
You guys got married, though.
Oh, we were just going with the flow.
Just because you were accusing me, you shouldn't have been hiding about the money.
Look, what's this?
Oh, God, that's...
A high-brand fur coat and a high-brand purse and a high-end restaurant, huh? What else? Oh, that was the week Caleb was supposed to be on a business trip. I wonder why he had to book a luxury hotel for 2 guests.
I was with a client, you know.
Huh?
The restaurant and the hotel, I had to book those for work.
What about the coat and the purse?
I had to give some gifts so I could get a contract. I mean, there's a lot of female workers out there these days, so it's not easy to work in sales.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, are you accusing me? I'm your ex-husband. You can't just come up with stories based on assumptions.
You know, my dad left with a gift for me.
What?
He left his last gift for me inside the envelope that he sealed his will.
A gift?
Mr. Cobweb, please take it out.
Sure, right here.
What the heck?
If you're going to tell me that I need to prove my allegations, I say this is checkmate.
This is not what you think.
What do you mean?
These are just pictures of the two of us just happening to be around each other without others.
Yeah, and if you're spending hours together, I don't think you guys happen to be around each other. But you guys meant to be around each other. Anyway, I'm sure you understand now why I never told you that I'm inheriting my father's assets. More like I never wanted to tell you.
Yeah, you and your father. When did you guys find out?
I'd say a while ago.
But why didn't you talk to me about it when you noticed that I was cheating on you?
Well, how would I have been able to do that? Both of you were barely ever home.
What?
Are you blaming us for that?
That's why you got cheated on, Helen.
Oh, so you admit it, huh?
No, I don't. I just responded to what you said, you know.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Helen, you need to quit this nonsense.
Huh?
Your husband cheated on you because you weren't an attractive woman to him. What?
How could you make the victim responsible for the crime?
Oh, shut up. Helen's always been jealous that everyone adores Ashley all the time ever since they were little.
That's not true, is it?
It's not. It is true. That's why she wanted to retaliate against poor Ashley by using the fact that her father was the only person who ever adored her and take all the money away from this family all to herself.
Ma'am, your husband has always shared with me that his biggest concerns about his family were the greedy and paranoid wife, which is you, and his second daughter, Ashley.
You keep taking Helen's side.
Yes?
I know what to do. I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect Ashley and Caleb. Oh, Mom. Don't worry. I will help and support you no matter what it takes.
Okay then. Why don't you start by taking care of Caleb and Ashley's debts?
What?
That's true. If you don't do anything about it, I'm sure they're going to have to file for bankruptcy down the road.
What? What debt? What are you talking about?
Oh, Ashley, you haven't told anything to Mom, have you?
Hey, sis, we don't need to be talking about that right now, do we?
I don't think so. Right, Caleb?
Huh? I don't have anything to do with it.
What's going on with the two of you? What debt is she talking about? Why do you have a debt?
Well, a $50K diamond watch and a $500K luxury car.
What?
Also, the luxury apartment where they live on the 56th floor uptown.
What?
Also a nice villa with a big pool in Europe.
What?
What else?
Stop this, Helen.
She's lying. Don't listen to her, Mom. Helen and this lawyer guy are trying to mentally destroy us.
That's right. There's no way she knows so much about what we purchased. Besides, how do you even know?
My brother is a detective.
What?
I asked him to do us a favor outside his business hours, but he went ahead and did a perfect research on the two of you for us.
You said your brother?
Is a detective?
Does that mean?
Yep.
Oh my God. Ashley, Caleb.
Yes?
What the heck have you guys done?
Well, you know.
We thought that we were about to get $3 million, so that's why.
That's why what? What are you going to do now? I know neither of you guys even have a job.
Our occupation is called the Dreamcatcher.
Oh, shut up.
But if Helen decides to abandon the inheritance, I'd be able to pay for everything.
That's right. Hey, Helen,
Yes?
you need to abandon your inheritance right here, right now.
Why would I do that?
You don't need that much money anyway. We're in a desperate need over here, so we deserve it more than you do.
Helen, you have to abandon it.
But Mom, you said you're going to support them no matter what it takes.
Stop talking about the past.
What?
You even know that we desperately need that $3 million.
Abandon that money right now.
Now.
I refuse. What?
But if we don't have the $3 million, we're screwed.
You know you wouldn't get $3 million in cash anyways, right?
What?
Even if I were to inherit $3 million, I'm going to have to pay for inheritance tax. So it's not like I'm going to have $3 million on hand.
What?
What do you mean by that?
As a rough estimate, I would multiply the $3 million by a 45% inheritance tax, and then subtract the sum of $360K basic deduction and the $27K deduction, and add $918K.
Which becomes the rough estimate of the inheritance tax, taking life insurance and funeral fees into account and assuming they would sum up to be around $100,000. If we were to subtract that inheritance tax from $3 million, it comes out to be
About $1.25 million.
But that's not enough.
What? What do you mean it's not enough?
It means that the luxury apartment costs $1 million and the car was $500,000, so we already wouldn't have enough money.
What? What were you even thinking to buy all those luxury stuff anyways? We thought we were getting $3 million. We thought we were getting the entire dollar amount as is. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't go that way. Oh, stop acting so peacefully just because you're in the safe zone. What are we going to do then? How are you going to pay for the $1.5 million debt? Well, we spent another $500K shopping around at high brand shops. So what? Are you telling me that you spent exactly $3 million when you would have never gotten that much anyways? Oh God, this is bad. What are we going to do about it? You were supposed to get $3 million, but now you're in a $3 million debt.
This wasn't my fault. It was her. Ashley came to tell me that there's going to be a $3 million inheritance, and that's how this all started.
How could you even say that when you've been riding along all this time? Stop arguing. At least now is not the time.
What are we going to do about the $3 million debt?
Do you guys really think that's all you're going to have to deal with?
What?
Caleb, I'm going to make sure I take our divorce to court and charge you compensation for the mental distress you've caused me.
What?
We're breaking up because you cheated on me, remember?
What? Don't you feel at least a little sorry for the situation I'm in? Stop laughing!
We're also going to be charging the same to you too, Ashley.
Charge what?
Of course. For you to compensate the mental distress.
You slept with this man knowing that he was my husband, right?
In addition to that, you've forged the will, which is a crime, so I'll be sure to file a police report regarding that issue.
Oh God. Yay! I hope you have fun juggling civil and criminal trials. Oh, shut up!
Please, Helen!
Huh?
I used to be your husband. We used to be married. Can you at least save me from this situation?
Hold on, sis. You and I are biological sisters. You would choose to help me out of the three of us, right? I won't ever do this again, so please don't report us to the police. Oh, please. Oh, Helen.
Oh, Mr. Cobweb, should we go get McDonald's?
Ah, sounds great.
Wait, hold on.
Check this out. This is the super rare Treblegio card that just came out.
Oh, wow, that's a really rare one.
Oh, please, wait.
Caleb, Ashley, and my mother were not able to file for bankruptcy. They were fortunate enough to have their debts consolidated, but they still ended up with about $1 million in debt. All three of them have no choice but to work their butts off night and day to pay back what they owe. The three of them share a small one-bedroom apartment with the lowest rent in town. I heard that they haven't been getting along ever since the inheritance incident, and their neighbors are always complaining that they hear them arguing and yelling at each other all the time. As for me, I went ahead and donated every penny of my father's inheritance to a nursing home that my city operates. I felt that my father would rather be happy to see me use the money for other people rather than use it for myself. Besides, I learned my lesson from this time around that having more than enough money can create problems too.
Troublebusters.
What the? Who are they? This is our house.
Trouble Busters!
That fortune teller earlier this year told me that I'll finally find the one this year, but I never found anyone. I've been waiting for 300 days now. Oh, it's so cold. This must be the utility bill for my vacation house. What? How am I getting charged $500 for gas? I've been noticing that the gas bill for my vacation house has been creeping up. I hope there aren't any gas leaks or anything like that. What the? Who are they? My name is Alan. Someone told me that girls love guys who ski, so I bought a vacation house near a ski resort. My gas bill has been creeping up recently, so I came to check if everything was okay, and I saw some strangers living here. What's going on? Huh? Excuse me, may I ask who you guys are? Why are you guys living in my vacation house without me knowing? This is our house. What? No one's living here, so you wouldn't have a problem having us live here, right?
How could you even say that? You're the one who's entering my house without my permission.
Nah, I think you're the one who shouldn't be here. Besides, we take care of this house every day. You can't just show up claiming this house. Now please leave.
Oh boy, this is wrong.
No, you're wrong. What makes you think it's okay to come inside a girl's house?
But you're not making any sense. Oh wait, my ski equipment is gone.
Huh? What ski equipment? We don't know anything about that, right, Lily?
We have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think it was there when we first got here.
That's not true. It should have been right here. You're kidding. Where'd you guys put it?
Hey, you can't blame that on us. You're the one who's kidding.
You walk into our house without even asking and you start making false accusations? This is not okay. I wonder what kind of parents raised you.
Right?
What the heck is wrong with these guys? They can't just walk in and claim this house just because no one lives here on a daily basis. This is not okay. Why do I have to be the one being asked to leave? And where did they take my ski equipment? They can't take away my one and only hobby I've got. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble busters. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's my gas bill. If you don't leave this house right away, I'm gonna report you guys to the police and have them investigate everything based on all of the bills that I've been getting.
Hold on! We just felt bad for the house because no one lived here. That's why we decided to kindly live in this house.
That's right. Besides, if you call the cops, you're the one who's going to be in trouble.
That's not possible. I can prove that I own this house in every way possible.
Wait! Shouldn't we call the property manager and discuss this first?
Yeah, we should call the property manager. We don't need the police to get involved in this.
I don't think the property manager is going to resolve this issue.
You might be right and you might be wrong. We should try calling them first.
Okay, fine. Thank you for your patience.
Omar and everyone else, why are you guys here?
Oh, we just happened to harvest too many veggies on our farm, so we just swung by to give you guys some. And we saw that something was happening here, so we've been eavesdropping.
And we were taking a walk around the neighborhood and saw Omar peeking inside the window here, so it made us wonder what was going on.
You guys live in this neighborhood?
That's right. Hey, Omar, tell this guy that we've been living here for a very long time.
Sure, I've been listening to your conversation since earlier, but it's hard for me to believe that these guys are living here illegally.
What? But...
They've been living here for a very long time, and we've been getting along well with the two of them. We can tell that these guys can't be bad guys.
And we agree.
Look, I bought this place as my vacation house so I could enjoy skiing. I only visit this house a couple of times a year, and these guys just started living here while I was gone. I've been paying for their utilities, too.
What? Is that true?
Omar, don't let this guy fool you. He's showing you a fake bill.
It's real, and the amount due is withdrawn from my bank account every month. Besides, I'm sure the property manager can tell us that I own this vacation house.
Yes, I believe this is Alan's vacation house.
See? It's my vacation house.
However, how is it possible that the two of you have lived here for a long time?
That's because this is our house. You're being deceived by this guy, too. This house doesn't belong to him.
What? Is that true? This is a big problem then.
Oh, you can't possibly believe them. Why would I fool you about this? Besides, I've known you since I bought this place, so you would know that I'm the owner, right?
That's right, but...
This guy had plotted everything. You've been fooled ever since the very beginning.
Okay. Hey, stop lying!
It makes me wonder, though. How did the two of you ever enter this house, if this house belongs to Alan? This mean you had the keys to get in? That's right. We had the keys to get in here.
And that would give us the possibility that the two of you might own this place.
What? Mr. Smith, are you saying that you're starting to trust what they're telling you?
They said they had the key to the house, and the key for this property isn't something that can be duplicated easily.
There's no way you guys would have the key. Why don't you show it to all of us here? Oh, I'm sorry, but I lost it. What? You're lying! It's true!
Besides, how would we have entered the house without the key? Explain it to us.
Well,
See, you can't explain it.
maybe I forgot to lock the door or something? I don't think so.
Maybe I forgot to lock one of these windows. Oh, wait, what?
What is it?
There's something strange about this window.
Huh? What do you mean?
All my windows are supposed to be double glasses, but this window has only one glass.
What's a double glass?
It's a type of window that's made out of multiple sheets of glass. It resists cold temperatures, so I made sure this house has double glass windows. But this window was somehow changed into a single glass window.
Could this be? What is it?
Did you guys break the window to enter this house?
Oh.
You opened the door from the inside, then proceeded to fix the window.
Why would we?
Single glass windows are cheaper than double glass windows, so I'm sure you were trying to go for the cheaper solution.
Stop that false accusation. As you can see, I'm a pretty little girl. How can you even think that I would break a window?
I saw you opening a bottle that had a stuck cap earlier. Double glass windows are strong, but if you have the right tools, you can still make a hole that allows you to stick your arm in.
But if we broke the glass, I'm sure the neighbors would have heard a loud noise.
That's right, it would make a very loud noise if you broke a window. But fortunately enough for you guys, there's quite a distance between this house and the other residents' houses. No one would have heard the noise.
Oh, God! Mike, is this true? Of course not! Well, the window, I accidentally broke the window.
Anyways, I'm gonna make you guys pay for the window and the ski equipment.
Hey, we told you that the ski equipment wasn't here when we got here. Besides, this is our house and we can do whatever we want.
No, this is my house.
Ski equipment?
Yes, I left my ski equipment at this house, but they're somehow all gone.
Oh,
Do you know anything about it?
I recall about 6 months ago there was a large truck that was parked in front of this house. I saw the two of them loading some ski equipment into that truck.
What? Is that true?
Yes, we don't see many trucks around in this area, so I was watching as I got curious about it.
I knew you guys were the ones who misplaced my ski equipment. You better explain this to me.
Nathan must be confused. We've never done anything like that.
I don't think I'm confused.
Was it a green truck?
Yes, it was.
There's only one ski equipment store in this area. I always go there, and I'm familiar with what the truck looks like.
This must be a mistake.
You're going to pay for the ski equipment and the window.
Ugh.
I never imagined it belonged to someone else. Mike, what's going on? Is this house really?
Huh?
Oh, they're here.
Hello, Lily. Who are these people? Oh, don't mind them. They're just...
Is that you, Melanie?
Oh my! Is that you, Alan? Long time no see.
What brings you here today?
My friend Helen invited me to a home party that her friend Lily is throwing today.
A home party? How could you do that in my vacation house?
Huh? Is this your vacation house?
That's right. Here's what happened.
What? So they live in your vacation house?
Don't listen to him. All he's been telling us are lies.
How dare you say that after breaking and selling things that belong to me?
Lily, is this true? We've been telling you that it's not true. Helen, I've known you for so many years, and you can't possibly trust this guy over what I'm telling you. That's not what I'm saying, but based on what I'm hearing, Alan would never lie to us. Helen, you do understand what's going to happen if you turn your back on me, right? What?
It's okay, I got your back.
I got your back too. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Harry, you would believe us, right?
Yup, I would.
Then tell them what you think. You would trust that I own this house, right? We've known each other for many years.
Yup, for many years.
No, this is my vacation house. You can't just claim this house to be yours.
Are you sure this is your vacation house?
Yes, that's right.
Then why didn't you realize what was going on sooner?
What?
If this was truly your vacation house, you should have realized when your utility bills had gone up. You might be right, but at first they went up only by a small amount, so I didn't think much of it. Different counties have different rates on utilities, so I figure this area probably charges a little more than other areas, even if I don't live here on a daily basis. So you knew of the expenses and you ignored it all this time?
I wasn't ignoring it, but my gas bill was $500 this time, which made me wonder what was going on.
$500? Are you saying that they would use that much gas when there are only 2 of them living in this house? That's not possible! Are you saying that they're camping inside the house or something?
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Then if Alan is getting the utility bills, doesn't that already prove that Alan owns the house?
Huh?
Putting aside how much utilities they had spent, doesn't it make all of us question why Alan has to pay for those utilities when it's what the 2 of them had used inside this house? This means that the 2 of you have been using gas without even paying a penny. Would you like to explain how this is right?
We've been paying. This guy is lying that he's the one who's been paying.
This utility bill is also fake, right? It almost looks as if it's real, but you can't fool me with this.
How can you be so certain?
Right here. If you look at this number, 3253, it spells out the word F-A-K-E on a dial pad. This indicates that this utility bill is fake.
That's not true. Why would I fake a document and then indicate that it's a fake document?
Even if this utility bill was real, what are you going to do anyways?
I want them to leave this house immediately. I'm not leaving this house until you guys are all gone.
Oh, so you're going to resolve this on your own, huh?
Yeah, got a problem?
Didn't you know that it's illegal for you to claim ownership of a house, even if you have trespassers who have already entered your house? Self-resolution is not allowed. Even if Mike and Lily are trespassers, you don't have the right to chase them out of the house.
We can call the police then.
Even if you call the police, they're not going to get themselves involved in any civil cases as such.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
If a stranger enters your house without your consent and starts living there to illegally occupy the house, that individual would be charged with either criminal trespass or property invasion. And property invasion is considered a serious crime that can even be charged as a first-degree felony, with the possibility of being sentenced to 3 years of imprisonment or up to $1,000 penalty. Besides, because they broke my window and sold my ski equipment without my consent, I could sue them for property damages too. Additionally, illegal occupancy is a direct cause of obstructing the owner's benefit of use and therefore a loss. I could file a lawsuit against them to compensate for the inconveniences that they've caused due to the property invasion that they have committed. Furthermore, property invasion is applicable for an arrest on the spot. Even without a proper warrant, the invader is subject to an emergency arrest at the officer's discretion. I'm sure the police will take proper action about this.
Oh, Harry, get it together.
I'm impressed, Alan.
Ellen, who the hell are these guys? Huh? Why don't you say something? And you, sub-character there too? Sub-character? I don't care what you say to me, but I'm not going to tolerate you calling my best friend a sub-character. What? Hello, is this the police? We have a crime going on. The culprit is in front of me right now. What the? And that's why we're saying that these guys are criminals who invaded this poor man's property. How could you do this to me? I am your friend. And I'm not continuing my friendship with a criminal. Ugh.
Do you have any evidence? Yes, I have this utility bill. Thank you so much. Do you have the certificate of title or a signed contract? Let me think if it's here.
Oh, I have the contract. I can get that to you right now.
Thank you so much.
Here you go.
All right. Huh? What's that? Is everything okay? Well, the contract, huh? It says Mike and Lily on this contract. What? May I ask what's going on?
So after all, this was Mike's house?
That's what I've been saying! May I take a look? Oh boy, this can't be true!
This house belongs to Mike, and that's all there is to this.
What? Oh, Mr. Smith!
Could this mean that Mr. Smith is also their accomplice?
You're just telling the truth, right, Mr. Smith?
That's right.
Come to think of it, why did the property manager not even realize the fact that some strangers are occupying this house? He's supposed to be managing this place.
Oh, say whatever you want. Your excuses aren't valid, and this is the end of this story.
This must be fake! I should have realized that Mr. Smith had been on their side after all this time!
There's no such thing as taking sides. I just manage the property, and I only do what the owner requests me to do.
All right, officer. Please take these kids out of my house.
Hold on, officer! I know I can prove that I have ownership for this house!
Okay then, why don't we listen to you at the police station?
No, that's not right. You have to take these guys, not us. We didn't do anything wrong.
Officer, you're misunderstanding the situation. They were the ones committing a crime. Please, listen to us. I beg you.
Sure, we could listen to you after we take you.
Nice try, you guys. Bye now.
What do I do now? If I don't do anything, I'm gonna be arrested when I'm supposed to be the victim.
Oh! What is it? Hey! You need to catch him!
Found it!
What is it?
This is the real contract! I knew it was somewhere inside this house.
What?
The owner is supposed to have the contract, right? It doesn't make sense that the property manager keeps it.
Hold on, that can't be right. It must be fake.
And I can say that your contract is fake. If you're going to accuse me, I can accuse you likewise. Mr. Smith, are you sure that your contract is real? If it turns out that it's fake, you will be subject to heavy consequences. It's okay. Sooner or later, we'll find out which contract is real after the police investigate this further.
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
I was told by Mike to tell you guys a lie.
Hey, stop!
To tell you the truth, I realized what was going on in this house on one of the days that I visited. I told them they couldn't stay here, but they said they'd pay me cash if I didn't tell anyone. Since I was in desperate need of money, I ended up making an agreement with them.
So that's what happened.
They made me forge the contract, too. The gas fee probably ended up costing $500 because they were inviting friends over to party every night. As you figured out, Alan, they entered the house at first by breaking the window.
Well then, we'll take some official reports from you at the police station. Okay, so you're going to arrest these guys. No, we're gonna take the 4 of you with us. What?
Let's go.
Wait, hold on. You need to help me. We could settle this without the police. I'll give you cash. How about that? Bye now.
Sayonara, bye-bye, adios.
You guys can't do this to us. The 4 of them were taken under arrest. The court sentenced them to 3 years of imprisonment. They're surrounded by scary people behind bars while they work their butts off night and day to pay me for the property damages. On a bright note, Melanie, Helen, and I have been getting together once in a while to enjoy skiing. And most importantly, Helen and I officially became in a relationship on Christmas Day, and she became my first girlfriend ever in my life. Trouble Busters!